Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still the 4th of August. It is still Thursday, 2022. And so we're going to talk about, okay, so first they had the Build Back Better plan, which was going to be a couple of $1 trillion. And then they now have scaled it back down. The senator here from West Virginia. I'm going blank, sorry guys. He's gotten on board with Schumer. They made a deal, and it's like a $749 billion thing that they're calling the, they always have these little fancy names on there. So first, like I said, it was Build Back Better, and now it's the Inflation Reduction Bill or something like that. Well, it's $739 billion, right? Of that money, $433 billion are going to their climate change nonsense. Their little pet projects that they have, that they saving the environment nonsense. And the way that Biden is claiming that none of this money is coming from the middle class. All right, so let's think about that for a second. He's claiming that 315 billion of it is going to be coming by raising the corporate taxes by 15%. So they're going to get the money that way. You're going to make big business is going to pay. You think that's how it's going to be, folks? You think big business is going to pay, or will big business is just going to eat $315 billion worth of taxes and not pass that along to the consumers? That's not going to get passed down to all of us? I somehow think that big business is not going to do that. I think that they're going to absolutely pass those costs down to us. An increased cost of energy is part of this bill as well, is going to affect all of us in the worst possible way as well. It is so ridiculous that these people just take our money and spend it any which way they want to. Over a lot of just the wasteful spending is absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And so, anyway, it's insanity to me. When they can get on there and they can straight out lie, right? Oh, this is not going to affect anybody in the middle class. Well, if you're taxing big business, like I said, big business is not going to eat that cost. Big business will never eat cost of anything. They're absolutely going to pass it down to the consumer. That's never going to change. That's been going on forever. And so why do you think, let's think about this a second. Why do you think so many and it was politicians that passed these laws too, by the way, okay? Remember that. Why do you think so many of these big businesses shipped out a lot of their manufacturing overseas? Why did they do that? Did they do that just because, well, it's better overall? No, they did it because they wanted to save money. If they can have cheap labor overseas do something that over here, people that want to make a absolutely decent living, right, with benefits and all that type of stuff, well, these companies when they go overseas, they don't have to worry about that. And the government gets their little piece of the pie, and the businesses get richer and richer, and the rest of us just take it, and we continue to take it. And it is amazing to me that how anybody could look at this proposed bill and say, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. People are hurting now. People are hurting big time. The cost of everything is going up and up. And if you tax big businesses, that is going to trickle down and affect all of the rest of us at the worst possible time. The way that you help a country, the way that you stimulate the economy, is you put people to work. You do not just make money out of the air, spend it willy-nilly on your little pet projects to show that, oh my God, look at, we're doing so much for the environment and all this nonsense. Do you really think that we could have that drastic of an effect on the environment? by this, we're going to all go green. Well, when the power grid can't handle things now, the number of people that we have in this country that drive every single day, right? And there's no shortage of energy. There's plenty of oil out there. Oil doesn't, when they say fossil fuels, all right, so people have this misconception that fossil fuels are old dinosaur bones that have rotted in their waste, and that's what made the oil. It's not the case. That's a term that was put on there. There's plenty of oil. We have enough oil that we could run this country for the next 400 years or better. So, it's nonsensical garbage that we're continuously being fed. It amazes me, truly amazes me every day how people are so gullible and that they believe everything that is put out there. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm going to tell you what, I had a friend of mine and I had a discussion one time. And, he's fairly intelligent as well. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy out there. I'm not claiming to be, but I would consider myself above average in intelligence. And so we were having a discussion. He said, would you rather be smart like we are and have to deal with all this crap all the time, or be a simpleton and just be able to float through life and be happy and not have to worry about a freaking thing because somebody else is taking care of everything, right? And both of us agreed I would rather be smart and deal with the situation. Because, those people, number one, even though they're happy and they don't bother anybody and stuff like that, they're bullied, they're picked on. They may not realize it because they're not smart enough to realize it. All right? And they believe everything that's ever... Of course, now my phone is ringing. I'm like, what's that noise? So they believe everything that they're told. Whatever is put out there, they believe it without question. And unfortunately, a lot of people that are supposedly smart do the same exact thing. They believe whatever's put out there, whatever the propaganda ministers put out there, the Twitters and Facebooks and Instagrams and YouTube, whatever's put out there, whatever fits the narrative, that's the agreed upon thing. That's what's pushed. That's what's pushed out there, right? Anybody that has a dissenting opinion, they're shut down, they're shut up, they're not allowed to... Taking a rest? They're not allowed to voice their opinion because, that doesn't go along with whatever the narrative is. I mean, how much longer, realistically, are people going to be okay with this? I mean, that's my question. I don't know. I mean, everything that I see and deal with on a daily basis, it's so frustrating in the stupidity that is put out there, and they just come out there and smile with their suits and help make their rich friends richer and their special interest groups richer, but the rest of us are all got to just take it. And it's ringing again. Well, I'm busy at the moment. I will get back to you shortly. I know it's my daughter calling back. So anyway, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. Do you think this Build Back, or not? It's not Build Back Better anymore. It's it's supposed to help the economy crap, which it's not going to. It's going to do nothing but hurt the rest of us. I want to hear your thoughts on that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So real quick, I'm going to talk about my website, PrepperNurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. Free to join, does not cost anything, but you do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. Check them out as well. Again, a good resource for CBD or hemp products. So if you go to my website, you'll see their logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, you can save 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right. Last but not least, we have the Legacy Freeze-Dried Foods on my website, PrepperNurse1.com. Click on store, it'll drop down, you'll see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. Definitely take advantage of that, and it is available there. What we have, 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options available as well. So definitely take advantage of that. A good thing to have in your long-term food preps. Alright guys, I am going to jump off. Remember, we're all in this together. We're one race called the human race. If we could ever figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Alright? I will see you all tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you to join me then. And have a good day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.